F8F Hellcat earned its reputation as the dependable brawler of the Pacific War, a proven, dominant carrier-based fighter. But its successor, the F8F Bearcat, is often described in almost legendary terms. The real question isn't whether the Bearcat was better, it's how much better it truly was. In this breakdown, we're setting aside hype and diving into raw performance metrics to understand just how much of a leap the Bearcat represented. Let's begin with maneuverability. Starting with wing loading, a key factor in turning performance, the Hellcat carried 44 pounds per square foot, while the Bearcat clocked in at just 39. That's an 11% advantage, translating directly into sharper, quicker turns. Now consider power to weight. Here, the gap is huge. The Hellcat managed 0.16 horsepower per pound, solid but not exceptional. The Bearcat boasted 0.21, a 31% boost. This power difference is crucial in sustained turning fights, allowing the Bearcat to maintain speed and energy far longer than its predecessor. When it comes to control feel, the Hellcat was known for stability but had relatively heavy control forces. The Bearcat, on the other hand, was agile and responsive, with much lighter stick inputs and better all-around authority. While these traits are tougher to quantify, pilot reports consistently describe the Bearcat's handling as a generational upgrade. What about roll rate at low speeds? The Hellcat was decent by World War II standards, but the Bearcat? It had one of the fastest roll rates of any piston engine fighter ever built, giving it a major edge in scissors engagements and quick directional changes. As for stall characteristics, both aircraft were forgiving and manageable. If anything, the Hellcat gets a slight nod here for being more docile, beneficial for training environments. But it's a marginal difference. So, when comparing agility and close-in dogfight capabilities, the Bearcat holds solid advantages in wing loading, power to weight, and roll response. The overall gain in performance during turning engagements is estimated between 13% and 18%. The Bearcat could not only match a Hellcat in the turn, but also regain energy faster to re-engage from a position of strength. Now let's shift to boom and zoom combat, where speed and vertical power reign. Here, the Bearcat's power-to-weight advantage becomes even more significant. It allowed for quicker climbs and faster acceleration, giving pilots a dominant position right from the start. Top speed tells the same story. The Hellcat reached 380 miles per hour, fast for its time, but the Bearcat hit 421 miles per hour, a full 11% faster, and even more impressive when diving. That means the Bearcat could dictate when and how a fight started or ended. Structurally, both aircraft were tough, carrier-capable machines, but the Bearcat was designed for more aggressive flight envelopes. It could handle higher G-forces and had better resistance to flutter, which let pilots push the aircraft harder in dives without risking loss of control. At higher speeds, where many aircraft would stiffen up, the Bearcat's controls remained sharp and responsive, especially in roll and pitch. That kind of control retention is a huge tactical advantage during high-speed passes or evasive maneuvers. Add in superior energy retention, thanks to a more compact airframe, better aerodynamics, and laminar flow wings, and the Bearcat consistently held on to speed better than the heavier, bulkier Hellcat. In vertical combat, the performance edge becomes overwhelming. Climb rate, speed, acceleration, and control harmony were all in the Bearcat's favor. The estimated composite improvement here ranges from 18% to 25%. The Bearcat wasn't just better, it was designed specifically for this kind of combat dominance. So, was the F8F Bearcat a worthy upgrade over the Hellcat? Absolutely. The data tells a clear story, a 13 to 18% advantage in turning engagements, and a staggering 18 to 25% edge in energy-based fighting. Against top-tier enemy fighters like the Ki 84 Frank, where the Hellcat could be outpaced, the Bearcat would have had a clear upper hand. And when it came to intercepting kamikaze attackers, its blazing rate of climb could have made all the difference. Faster launches, Higher intercept altitudes and earlier engagements could have saved both ships and lives. In short, the Bearcat wasn't just an evolution. It was a refined, purpose-built predator, a final flourish of piston-powered perfection just before the jet age took flight.